Hey guys, Shiggy here, aka G, welcome to a brand new GTA 5 series on my channel. This one's going to be slightly more in depth with the cars that we're going to be competing and comparing against each other amongst the same category. So make sure you guys leave your recommendations and suggestions down in the comments below, which I'll be picking out and putting you guys in the future episodes, just like we did for our top 5 episodes. Ahmed! So hope you guys all support the series by leaving a like. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's get right into it without wasting any further time. Alright guys, welcome to the first episode. We've got the Coquette going against the Carbonizzare amongst the sports categories, and the first test going to be drifting and handling. If you guys have any suggestions for any other tests that you guys want us to do for the cars that you suggest or recommend in the comment section, feel free to let us know also in the comment section, because we're willing to put in more effort and time into these episodes for you guys on your satisfaction. Now, here's the thing. I also wanted to say that whenever you guys make any recommendations, make sure the two cars that you give us to compare, make sure they're within the same category. Otherwise, it wouldn't make sense to actually make these comparison videos, because if they're not in the same category, we already know which one's going to be better than the other, right? So, to make the comparison fair and equal, to see which one's precisely better than the other, let's try to keep it within the same category. So anyway, for drifting and handling, it's got to be the Coquette getting the point for this tally chart, that we're going to put all the tests together at the end in one big fat tally chart to see which one's the best car out of 10 and to see how close they are together. So the Coquette takes the first point, but the second test we're going to sort off shotgun durability test to see how long it would take for these cars to blow up with a repetition of firing shotgun pellets onto the bonnet of the cars. And it turned out both these cars actually exploded at the same time, and it took 13 seconds. Now these tests will be carried out for the future cars as well, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And remember, both these cars, I want to say, actually have 40% armor on instead of 100%, because Westar unfortunately doesn't have that, so I had to lower it down from my initial state to make the test fair. So the third test, we got the head-on collision, and the first test actually flopped, and the Coquette went flying off because it wasn't really head-on-head. But so we tried it again when we wanted to see the damage. So we ended up looking at the Carbonizzare. Turned out the Carbonizzare took more damage than the Coquette, which was kind of expected. So the Coquette took a point for that. So the Coquette's now got 3 points, and the Carbonizzare's only got 1 because of the previous durability test. Both cars took a point, in case you're wondering how on earth the Carbonizzare got a point. Now we've got the fastest car test, which one's got basically the top speed, and it turned out to be the Carbonizzare. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing this correctly, so it might be cringeworthy for some of you, but I just say it the way I see it. But the Carbonizzare actually, in fact, took the lead by a second, to be precise, which you'll see a few tests in the upcoming tests in this episode. But we try to do this test, you know, not in a straight line, but more or less trying to turn as less as possible. But we pretty much started at the exact same time, a 3, 2, 1 go. Turned out the Carbonizzare pretty much was consistent throughout, with an awesome barrel roll to win that top speed race. Now for the rev sound. Well, that's just really down to preference. I decided to go with the Carbonizzare because I just loved it compared to the Coquette. But as I said, that's completely down to you guys. But for the customization, hands down, it had to be the Coquette. When you compare it to the Carbonizzare only has the spoiler and I believe the carbon hood. That's pretty much it. But with the Coquette, slap the points on that. Takes the lead 4-3 at this very moment with all these customizable options. But now the acceleration test up to 4th gear, we did 3, 2, 1 go. I'm not sure why we're doing it beside each other, but we're gonna see one after each other. This one, the time it took to go to 4th gear was 12.16 seconds, which was pretty decent. Comparing that to the Coquette, as you can see, Westar gives me the thumbs up to go. See how long this took. So we already reached the 7-second mark. Approaching the 10 seconds, should be pretty close. We were 1 second behind on the top speed race, and you can see here 1 second slightly behind also with the acceleration test, therefore making that slightly slow as well. And of course, with this fastest braking time, Coquette actually in fact beats the Carbonizzare, but this could be an arguable case because the Carbonizzare is faster, therefore making it slower to stop. So at the end of the day, the Coquette took the lead and won this tally chart with 5 points, and Carbonizzare had 4 points, making that the 10 out of 10 for the Coquette and 9 out of 10 for the Carbonizzare. Now, this could be, as I said, arguable if it's the case for those of you that want to race with the Carbonizzare. By all means, use that. But for those of you that want to casually drive with the Coquette with the more comfy feel to it, then by all means, choose the Coquette. But at the end of the day, the Coquette is something that you can use for all sorts of reasons, and one of the best for that comfy drive and that feel when it comes to comparing it to the Carbonizzare. So feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As I said, holler at me with any sort of suggestions for any more tests or how to make the tests fairer. Also, that would be greatly appreciated. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series so far. I know this is the first episode. Give me some feedback, criticism. That's always something that I'm looking for to improve my content for you guys. I'm always trying to put in more effort into my videos rather than making simple videos. So yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed. Make sure you leave a like. It'll be greatly appreciated. Check your sign out. Good night. Peace. Yeah!